first counter we've got is the lead hand parry and the jab. Now this is good timing here from Dali. But when we do the jab, we should be stepping in. But other than that, this is good. Now the reason why you step in is to close the gap. Can you see here, if this was a raw fight and I jabbed him, he wouldn't be close enough to me to land his own jab. The second counter, we're going to parry the jab and we're going to throw a cross hook. So we're parrying the jab is to the body. So the jab is low, but we're going to parry it and we're going to come over the top. Now when you parry a jab to the body and you're pushing it down, you're opening up your opponent to easily be countered with a cross. The next punch is going to be a hook. Good parry, cross hook. What are we doing now? I think we're doing the same combination, but we're doing it to the head. So we're going to parry. When these combinations are executed, it's very important to be quick, because these are quick counters. When you parry punch, it's quickly. Parry, bam, bam. Parry, bam, bam. You don't need to load up. You need to be very swift and sharp with these counter punches. The reason being is because this is unlike slips and rolls. If you slip your opponent's punch, they're likely going to be in a vulnerable position. But when you're parrying the punch, they're still going to be able to see you and they're not going to be in a vulnerable position. So you need to be fast and act. Now we've got the next counter. So he's parrying my jab. Then he's going to slip my cross, leaving me in a vulnerable position. He's going to throw a left hook to my body, and then he's going to roll under, which will be my hook, and end it with a cross hook to the head. So this is a combination it deals with the inevitability. It deals with the fact that he may be countered. That combination, so it's offense and defense. Now we're on to our next one, which is again speed. It's quick. Pop. He's parrying with his rear hand and countering with a left hook. But this is a very fast combination. It's not meant to be loaded up with a hook. It's meant to be a fast hook. Just to score a point, just to establish the distance and assert yourself on your opponents. Now this is a typical Saul Alvarez combination. We're going to slip the jab and counter with a cross check left hook. Now this is a combination that's going to put your opponent in a vulnerable position once you slip their punch, but then you're going to attack and change your position with the check left hook, putting you out of harm's way and setting you up for the second combination. Now we have a few rounds on the pads where we just flow. We're going to flow and I'm going to just throw a different punch towards him and see if he's able to counter with the drills we've just done. Because this is what you do. You want to make it second nature. You want to go through these drills until your boxer can execute them autonomously in set situations. Now I've just switched southpaw and we're going to do the same drill we done before. He's going to parry my jab and he's going to throw a hook. So before we was doing this as an orthodox, but now I'm doing it as a southpaw. It's a bit tricky for him to gauge, but he'll get there. See how I'm doing here? So I would like the boxer to step back and then throw a hook. See how he's doing it? Yeah, there's not enough foot movement, but usually this would be very good if you can step back, parry and hook as you're moving your just like that. That was good. In movement, good. And now we've got my favorite catch counter drill. I'll throw either left or right hook to the head of the body. And my boxer will throw 3 punches that we've pre-planned. So look at that. He's got to use his reaction time once he's autonomously learned the combinations to just flow. And that is a round of counterpunching with parries, slips and blocks.